This episode is going to be another air travel day. Sitting at my gate at London Heathrow Airport, ready to fly to Atlanta. And then I'll have a wonderful 5-hour layover in Atlanta in an airport, which will be more fun than I will ever know what to do with. And then I'll catch my connecting flight home to Sioux Falls from there. So, not a lot of excitement today. I'm not even sure if I'll post this episode, but air travel day again. Okay, I said I wasn't going to post much more, but one last little humorous comment here from Heathrow. Just for another flight, there was an announcement that a flight to Detroit, a number of seats don't have the entertainment system available. So they have to be on a transatlantic flight across half a continent without the entertainment system. And then when they land, they're in Detroit. How much better could life get? 5-hour layover in Atlanta doesn't seem nearly so bad after all. On the ground for the next 5 hours in Atlanta, when you travel internationally, you'll realize that long layovers are pretty common. Pretty unusual that I had a direct flight from Minneapolis to Charles de Gaulle on, was that last Wednesday already? So layover here, my flight from Heathrow to Atlanta obviously was direct because you can't have a layover in the middle of the North Atlantic. But stuck here, or not stuck here, but just kind of waiting here in Atlanta for the next 5 hours until my flight to Sioux Falls departs. And then I'll be home. I can't even figure out when I'm going to be home tonight, like 8:30 or something like that. It's been a long trip. I'm pretty tired. But it feels good to be back, I guess. It feels good to be back in the U.S. You notice right away how much slower paced things are here, how much more relaxed everybody is, a lot laid back, I guess, is a better way to put it. Granted, a large U.S. city like New York is probably not like this, but compared to London and Paris, being at the Atlanta airport is actually pretty nice. Kind of a nice, it's relaxing of all things, even though it's actually quite crowded here. On the other hand, when I said that a little bit of a layover in Atlanta seemed kind of nice and restful, it didn't necessarily mean that I wanted another 50 minutes of it. So, a little flight delay situation on here. Just something to be aware of when the group travels. Greetings again from Sioux Falls Regional Airport. You can probably see behind me, or maybe you can't, the last rays of sunset have just kind of died off here. According to my clock on the iPad, which I left set for London time, I got up and checked out of my hotel room 23 hours ago this morning, as far as I'm concerned, and just arrived back in Sioux Falls right now. The sun has just gone down, so that's the longest sustained period of daylight I've ever experienced. Because of course I chased the sun across the Atlantic and across half a continent, but eventually, of course, the sun wins the race after a while. But for me, it was essentially 22 hours of continuous daylight, which was a little unique experience. So it took me a long time to find my car. Another little travel tip: make sure you remember where you left your car. I had some difficulty finding it, but I'm here now. I'm gonna get in my car and drive back to Tyler.